All right, today we're going to talk about how to budget. So it's very simple. When you're trying to build your budget, you want to know all of your expenses. So you want to list all of those things out. Um, I use a spreadsheet. My family thinks I'm crazy. I love numbers. I'm not going to lie, but I use a Excel spreadsheet. I list out all of my bills um, in the first column. The second column, I list the frequency of when that bill needs to be paid. Could be monthly. My credit cards I check every 2 weeks. So whatever frequency that bill is, you need to know that. And then in the third column, you want to list the amount. So how much that bill actually costs. So what was your light bill? Light bill is typically monthly, and whatever that cost is going to be. So you want to tally that all up, right? And then you want to figure out how much you're bringing in. So I talked about this before. It's not the gross pay. You want to look at your net pay. So what is actually hitting your bank account? So at the bottom, right under those of your tally of all of your bills, you want to tally up your paycheck. So is that biweekly? If so, then you will have two line items, one for the first pay period for that month and one for the second pay period of that month, and whatever total amount that's going to be. And then once you tally all of that up, your bills less your paycheck, you'll have a number at the bottom. So I'm hoping when you do this, your number is positive. If not, it's something that you need to work on. If it's negative, if it's positive, you're good. If it's negative, you need to work on cutting back on your expenses. Um, the other thing I want to mention is once you do your monthly bills and you've paid all your bills for the month, and you have a number, whether positive or negative, whatever the case may be, there's an important step that you need to implement in this process, and that is looking at what bills are due for the next month. So typically, what I do is once I pay all my bills for the current month, I build another swim lane or columns for the next month, copy and paste, and build the next columns for the next month. And then I start figuring out based on the dates when is my next bills going to be due for the upcoming month. You could look at statements and those things too. But based on the first month that you laid out, you should know pretty much when the next bills are going to be due, and you want to figure that out because you want to know how much money you need to have in the bank before your next paycheck, so you could pay those bills that may be due before the next paycheck becomes available. So you want to have that buffer in a savings account or somewhere accessible so that you can pay those bills off before your next paycheck is due. And then when your next paycheck comes in for the next month, you can put that money back into that account, um, and that's important. The other thing that I do is I do not include entertainment into my monthly bills because I just feel like it kind of skews the numbers. So I have an entertainment budget for spending, dinners out, movies, whatever. I have a budget laid out for that. That's outside of my monthly budget. So my monthly budget is basically my essential bills. And then outside of that, I have a spending account that I use to buy things like entertainment or to go somewhere or whatever the case may be. So those are just some pointers. You're going to implement your budget the way you want to do it, but I just wanted to give you some pointers on how to do it and what to look out for. So if you have any questions, comment in this video. But if not, have a good day. All right, bye.